This is indeed a disturbing universe.
Hello, greetings, and welcome. Welcome to the Stereo 999 YouTube channel. And I figured I would participate in a thread I saw from somebody who I watch all the time, who is a pretty cool guy, and that is Chris Profi, Musically Obsessed. And he's got this thread going. It's called the Bonded by Blood thread. And named after the Exodus album, which I do not own a copy of. My brother was the metalhead, and I was the new waver back when we were kids. So he's got that album. But anyway, so it's a challenge, and I thought, you know, I may as well. I haven't done one of these in a while. And it's basically 5 records that have either blood in the band name or blood in the title, but blood somewhere. And 5 of them. And I didn't go too deep with this. I just grabbed the first 5 things that came to mind, because 5 is a pretty easy number for these kind of things. So I'm just going to go through them. They're not in any kind of order. Well, they're in the order that they are stacked, but, you know, whatever. There is a very important reason why I am using this particular effect on this portion of the video. And that is because I think it looks kind of cool. Anyway, first one. This is Bob Dylan, Blood on the Tracks. This was one of his best of his 70s albums. I think it won a Grammy. I don't know. But, you know, it's got some great songs. Idiot Wind, Tangled Up in Blue. It's more songs of heartbreak than songs of protest like he did in the 60s. But, you know, you get to really feel what's on Bob's mind. And there were 2 different back covers. There's a back cover with this drawing, and there was a back cover with liner notes. And I used to have the back cover with the liner notes, but then I found this one, and I just assumed this one was the more rare one, because I didn't see this one this often. This is the one that I ended up keeping. But anyway, yeah, Bob Dylan, Blood on the Tracks. Lily Rosemary and the Jack of Hearts. And that's my first bloody record. Bonded by Blood. This next one, this is Chrome, as in, you know, Helios Creed, Damon Edge, post-punk. We're in the Bay Area via Europe and France, where they were based for a while. But anyway, Chrome and their album, Blood on the Moon. Let's see if I hold it just the right angle. You know, the warmth of the vinyl gives you this red, but see, so there's the blood on the moon. And this is the 90s. This is the 90s reissue of it on Dossier. That is on clear vinyl, and we're going to see how the clear vinyl looks with this thermovision. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Ooh. Bonded by Blood record number 3. This is the great guitarist James Blood Ulmer. And this is his album Part-Time. Came out on the Rough Trade label in like '84. This is live at the Montreux Jazz Festival, July of '83. James Blood Ulmer, Part-Time. And he is great. He is part of that kind of harmonic music that was started by Ornette Coleman. He did at least one record with Ornette playing on it. But yeah, James Blood Ulmer. All right. And the fourth one is Blood Rock. And this is the album called USA. I mean, most people gravitate towards Blood Rock 2. But this one has some great artwork. Looks pretty great with this too. I think the Flaming Lips used this kind of idea of the gun blowing through somebody's skull cartoon on one of their posters. But anyway, yeah, it's a Blood Rock USA. And look, it's like the devil, like holding the Capitol hostage and blowing the brains out of America. Yeah. Still hits today. But yeah, you know, the album Blood Rock 2 is a classic with the song DOA. But all their stuff is pretty cool. You know, it's that 70s heavy groove. Not quite metal, but maybe a little proto-metal. Just kind of heavy, catchy tunes. This label's actually red, but I like the way this looks here. All right. Last one. Last but not least. And this is, of course, My Bloody Valentine. And this is not an album, but this is the 4-song EP that contains the track that contains the song You Made Me Realize. And if you've ever seen My Bloody Valentine, usually near the end of the set they do You Made Me Realize, and it turns into a noise jam that could be like up to a half an hour of just sheer cacophony. I mean, there's only like, you know, it's only like a 4-minute, 5-minute track on the record, but you get the idea of it. My Bloody Valentine. All right, so that's my 5 Bonded by Blood titles. All right. Well, I got some other stuff in this video, so don't go away.
Just one more time.
Hello, it's a beautiful afternoon here in the Stereo Steve dungeon, and I just got another package in the mail, so I figure I may as well film some unboxing action, because that'd be something I could use in a video. So I've been waiting for this one for a while, so I'm pretty excited to be opening it, and maybe y'all can be excited or semi-excited with me. Maybe you all, yeah, all right. Let's give it a rip. Okay, oh, just what I needed. A piece of cardboard. Ha ha ha. Ooh, bubble wrap. Ooh. Okay, all right, so what do I got? I got 3 records. Ooh, this one's sealed. Sealed! Brown Acid, the 6th trip. I've been out of the loop because these Brown Acid compilations are just the kind of music I groove on. This kind of burnout post-60s garage rock, 70s burnout heavy music. And this has one of my favorite songs that I've had on a cassette tape for a while, which is My Life by Westminster. It's got some good stuff here. It's got Truth and Janie, Gold, Travis. Wow, it says where all the bands are from. So this is a band from San Francisco called Gold, and Truth and Janie from Iowa, Westminster from Fort Dodge, Iowa. Isn't that where Cosmic Bee is from? Anyway, Brown Acid, the 6th trip. I don't know if this is colored vinyl or not because they didn't really specify, but it's sealed, and it was a good deal for a sealed copy of this. Ooh, and it's green vinyl. Green vinyl from my Brown Acid. Don't it make my Brown Acid green? This next one is an upgrade to my warped copy of Fever Tree's first album. Band from Texas. Maybe a one-hit wonder with their song San Francisco Girls. But there's some kind of proto-prog, proto-goth among their psychedelic excursions. At least on this first 2 albums. But this looks like a really nice, this is a nice clean later pressing on the MCA label, because the originals were on Uni. And yeah, I had to do an upgrade. And this is something, this is a flashback to the crazy 1990, 1991 tumultuous years in my life. And this band called Red Bliss, and their album Fishkill on the short-lived Axis Records label. I don't know that much about this band except that I used to have this record when I used to DJ in a bar, and when things got chaotic, I would put on this record. There's a song called Get You Part 2, where just this guy is screaming, God damn it, I'm going to get you! And a song called Towels, about a guy trying to hang himself with towels, but failing because he's too heavy. Jesus is praying for him. And yeah, but that's, you know, I'd leave records at the bar and they'd get ripped off or stuff spilled on them. So, you know, I had this record back then and it kind of walked away, and I found a CD copy of it, but it was not quite the same. This was clear vinyl, and ooh, here we go. All right. Well, that's my unboxing. And stop. 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 Okay then, that's my video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and peace. Might have to get behind the bubbles. What if I pop the bubbles?